They're gonna declare a state of an emergency. People are gonna be rioting, and they're gonna start putting people to death. They're gonna be UN troops in America. They're gonna start putting people to death. Because people are gonna lose their motherfucking minds, man.
I tried to hide with a friend and took him home and told him, look, we can't hide here. We can be seen. Then I woke up.
Yeah, man. There you go. That's a dream, man. But that's in line with the scriptures. That's in line with the scriptures. We read what the prophecy said about that, man. That's why the scripture said, riches profit not in the day of evil, man. That's Proverbs the 11th chapter, man. Because that crash is coming, man. And that's going to be a game changer. There's going to be a crash. Many false, well, they're already false flags. All them shootings were false flags. Crashes, false flag terrorism, World War III, which is all going to lead into the World War III, man. Mark of the beast chip. Right? Yeah, bro. I want you to get something else out of here. Alright, good day. Right, hold this. Hold that. Drop that first. Actually, drop this first. I'll hold on to this. And just some extra information here. I want brother to get me Ezekiel 38. Start from the first verse, man. You see, because we keep telling you this World War III is going to start. What we should tell you is World War III is already started. The sides have been chosen, right? But right now it's a covert war. It's not overt. You got Russian intelligence, you got Iranian intelligence operating in Syria, same way you got NATO intelligence operating in Syria. The battleground is Syria right now. But it's not gotten official, because once it goes official, it's going to be official, man. Then it's going to be bombs dropping in England, bombs dropping in France, bombs dropping in Russia. And it's going to escalate that quick. And we at that point. This thing ain't going to go on forever, man. Right, get me that Ezekiel 38.
Ezekiel chapter 38. From the first verse. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him.
About Russia, man. Prophesy against Russia. They represent Magog, man. Because they are in the land of Magog. Go on.
And say, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal.
Right, so in this war to come, the Lord ain't with Russia, man. But he's gonna use on Russia to orchestrate a great destruction against America. Go on, read on.
And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
Right, because Russia became friendly with the West at one point. But really around the year 2005, going into them times, ever since they went into Iraq, Russia have been changing, they've been turning. Which is where I should really give you this. Have you got the yeah. You got a problem in your eyes, bro?
No, I don't.
No, I was just asking because it's small handwriting. Otherwise I would have did it. You know, some brothers have got eye issues.
Going to read it from the top, right?
Yeah. And by the way, the original article, basically, man, they did something, man, because when I go to click on the original article, it basically You could see the article for like a split second, then it takes you, it says something about this is a something website that's endangering your computer, and I clicked to go to it anyway, and it took me to an advert.
So warning, malicious.
Yeah. So basically, they don't. This information here has been sequestered, man. But luckily, the guy had already copied and pasted the whole article, so we could read what it says.
Recent statements coming from one of Russia's highest
This is back
ranking.
in the year 2000, by the way, 2007. This is all part of the Lord putting back hooks in Russia's jaws.
Sorry, let me read from the title. Russia will nuke US and Israel with the same
And
warning.
what? And who?
And Israel
Them gutter rats over there. Yeah.
with the same warning for anyone who touches their allies. February 7th, 2008.
That's what they said in 2007, right? Go on.
Recent statements coming from Russia's highest ranking military commanders indicate that America and Israel plans to go ahead with war on Iran despite the
Yeah,
release.
this war in Iran, they've been planning it for a while still. That don't mean they're not gonna do it. That don't mean it ain't actually gonna happen. Iraq happened, Libya happened. Why not Iran and Syria? Which I believe they're gonna backdoor Iran. They're not gonna attack Iran directly. They're gonna attack Syria and force Iran to retaliate. Because in the end, if Iran retaliated, they can make it look like Iran is the aggressor. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Instead of attacking Iran directly, they attack Syria. Syria then, Iran, because they got a pact with them, then attacks the troops. Then they can say, oh look, the Iranians attacked us, we're going to attack them.
They had an earthquake in Iran a couple of days.
Yeah, that's all hot, man. They may have been saying earthquakes in certain regions, man. Or it could also be bombs going off, man. But they want to keep it on the low because they've been having a lot of accidents lately in bases and shit. That's just all Mossad and shit, blowing shit up, man. But Iran ain't gonna come out and say that. They're gonna say it's an accident because they don't want to be embarrassed, you know. That's what you do. Like I said, the World War III's already started, man, covertly. Go on, carry on.
Despite the release of national intelligence estimates late last year, Russia's military chief of staff, General Yuri Beluyevitsky, threatened the use of nuclear weapons in case of a major threat. He said that although they have no plans of attacking anyone, they nevertheless consider it necessary for everyone around the world community to clearly understand that to defend sovereignty and a territorial integrity of Russia and its allies, military forces will have to be used, including preventively the use of nuclear weapons.
And all this talk was coming out when Putin was in power. But what happened was that faggot Medvedev came in and he kind of things kind of simmered down a little bit. But they were still standing by everything they said. But now Putin's back, man, in the power seat, man. Go on, read on that.
His statements, which can only have been made in the concert with overall policies established by his boss, President Vladimir Putin,
Russian Iceman.
come a week after George Bush's visit to the Persian Gulf, in which he attempted to rally the nations in that.
Which proves that, look, man, Obama, man, who the fuck, look, man, you guys caught up on this Republican Democrat shit. Ain't nothing to do with that. The agenda stays the same. They've been preparing for this war since Bush, and they're still preparing for it today. That proves that ain't nothing changed, really. Okay? So you guys still caught up on that patrician plebeian bullshit. You need to put that shit to bed, man. Okay? You've been living in a dream world, Neo. Take the right pill, man. Go on, bro.
In which he attempted to rally the nations in the region around US and Israeli plans of confronting Iran's nuclear program before it is too late. Bilyevsky's statement, despite the stark and apocalyptic themes pervading it, comes as no surprise. Over the course of the past year, Russia has taken on an increasingly aggressive defensive posture.
Ooh, read this right here. That's what I was waiting for. They have taken on an increasingly aggressive stance, man. What does that mean? They're going back into that Cold War mentality, man. Read this here. We're going to come back to that. That's why you have to read these articles, man. Because the articles bring the scriptures to life. Okay?
Ezekiel 38 verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords.
That's right, man. That's what you see. That's what we're reading about right now. Read on.
With regards to the West, as a result of...
When they say rest, they mean the US and NATO.
As a result of what it sees as an overall plan of encirculating her with NATO forces that threaten her existence.
Okay, that's it. That's it. That makes the point beautiful. Now I want you to get me the next one with the more recent things that's going on. Going into
I think it's this one you want.
Iran.
So from that, I was reading this one.
Yeah, get that one. Get that one. Jerusalem Post.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, Jerusalem Post Israel. That's what it is. After Israel was there, now it's the Amalek. Right, read on a bit more from this.
Verse 5. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya,
Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, Libya. Because them Libyans are going to flip. They're going to flip, man. See, a lot of them Arabs are going to flip and come together against America, man. Go on.
all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee.
Yep.
Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee,
Right.
and be thou guard unto them.
Right, because who's giving them a lot of their weapons technology, man? Russia. And he's guarding them. That's why Russia drew the red line and said, look, man, if you go to Syria, we're going to hand you your ass, man. Now let's read this, because remember I said earlier about this situation. Really, let me show you this, because look, man, before any world war, what causes a world war is, it ain't no case of this man, say this brother here is a country and I'm a country. It ain't no simple case of, I don't like you, you don't like me, let's go to war. What it is, I don't like you, don't like me. This brother over here is your brethren. You've made a pact with him that if either of you go to war, you're gonna back each other. And I've done the same with this brother over here. So me going to war with you don't just mean me going to war with you. Me going to war with you meaning I'm going to war with him too. And that means that this brother here is going to war with both of you. Isn't that what happened in World War I? Well, I'm gonna read it, some of it. Did I catch it all? Well, I didn't catch the World War I bit, but I don't know, you won't be able to see it on camera, but I'll show you World War II. World War II in 1939 to 1945, the Allies were the United States, United Kingdom, and the Commonwealth, which is basically the British Empire, and the Soviet Union, Poland, France, the Republic of China, and many others. In 1940 to 1945, which was them versus everyone else, like Germany and them, man. In 1940-1945, the Axis, Germany, Japan, Italy, and many others. So that's who they were facing off against. Now, during the Cold War, you had all kind of treaties that was made. You had the Inter-American Treaty of Reciprocal Assistance, Rio Pact, that had most of the countries in the Americas in it. You had the Western European Union, which had a limited role. More importantly, you had the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which is the beast, which consists of the United States, Canada, and most of Western Europe, which we know. I just want to get the key. You got the Seattle, which is the United States, United Kingdom, France, Australia, New Zealand, Pakistan, Thailand, and Philippines. That's how they keyed in. CENTO, the United States